Hi, Scorpio. I'm Your Mind Tarot here to read your message for tonight. Um, it's a continuation of the spiritual messages um, at the beginning, starting from Pisces. So we lay out four sets of cards. We have the African Gods Oracle, the Enchanted Map Oracle, the Soul's Journey card, and the Lightseer's Tarot. So let's see what comes out in the cards. So we're going to start with the African Gods Oracle. Let's see what comes out. The cards have already been cleared, but I'm going to shuffle them. And shuffle. See. What is the messages for Scorpio? What messages do you have for Scorpio? So now I'm moving forward in the future. What messages? What messages you have for Scorpio? Let's see what I have here. Wow. Okay. Alifa. Alafia. So this is the waxing moon. Anything else? Let's see. Anything else comes out? Ooh. Okay. Took a little while to come out, but here it is. We have Alafia. Oops. Alafia. I wonder if you can see this. Let's bring it up closer. We have Alafia 31, waxing moon. Agilia Shibora, lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. So it's about watching your words you speak to yourself and to others. O'Shea, the shine of gold fascinates but also dazzles. Okay, and finally O'Shea, brightness. Brightness and glories to those who deserve them. O'Shea. So you are coming up at the end beautiful this month and in the near future. So if you're at peace with yourself, that will increase, any darkness that you feel, it will subside. Okay, so let's just continue before I keep going. Just remain truthful to yourself. So let's see what comes out in the Enchanted Map Oracle cards for you, Scorpio. The Scorpio collective spread. One more shuffle. Let's see what comes through. Okay. We have listening, again, listening. Anything else for the Scorpio collective? Okay. All right, so we have listening, peaks of joy, and intention. And then let's see what comes out for the Soul's Journey lesson cards. These are the Soul's Journey cards. Ooh, we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay. Ooh. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. And then we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Let's see. I think it all fits in here. All right. And then finally, we'll go to the Lightseer's Tarot. Okay. Look, the cards seem to be fighting a little bit. Yeah. It seems like it's resisting. So let's see what else is coming up. What is the message? Okay, ooh, yeah. Anything else? Okay, we have. All right, so making decisions. So we have the Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords, the King of Swords. Okay, it's all about being true to yourself, finding out the truth, and the Queen of Cups. So I see this as emotional stability. So it seems as if in order to make decisions, you have to see the truth. You have to be able to sift through, you know, find the truth and sift through lies, things may not be true. Um, because I see the Five of Swords here, the King of Swords is like cutting through, like any worries, or like if someone is telling you maybe falsehoods, or there's conflict or back and forth, you know, telling lies, gaslighting, seeing the truth of the situation in order to achieve that emotional balance. Okay, so the Five of Swords could represent worry and doubt here, and also grief. Okay, so worry, whatever concerns and doubts that you have that is causing that mental anguish, right, and grief. You releasing the need to know all the answers, and try not to worry. I mean, it's hard not to worry, but try not to worry, and over losing something will give you that emotional balance that you seek. So how do we go about uh, you know achieving that emotional balance? through listening to our, what do you call it? Listening uh, to our guides, listening to our gut instinct, right? Our, feeling, how it does it feel, you know? How do other people, you can also take advice from others, but it talks about mostly listening to your gut. So we have 53, 33, and 22, which are special numbers, especially 22. 22 is a spiritual number. Let's see what 22 talks about. It's the master teacher representing unconditional love, spiritual wisdom, and selfless service to humanity. So you'll only be able to achieve spiritual wisdom through, um, you know, listening, listening to our gut, okay? Taking worry, doubt, and grief head on. Okay, so let's see up here. We have 31, 6, 1, and 9. So 31 breaks down to a 4 that talks about stability and structure. Then we have 6 that talks about responsibility, compassion for oneself, but this is the negative side of the number 6. Then we have number 10, number 1, well, 10 breaks down to a 1, which is independence. And then we have number 9, which talks about transformation. So I'm just learning this deck, so I'm going to break down for you number 31 because seems to be like a complex message right here. So let's go ahead and see. Alafia, which is number 31. Okay, talks about peace is not the absence of problems, right? So that you will have challenges in life, and achieving peace is about going through challenges. How do I say this? Feeling complete within oneself no matter what goes on in life. Okay, it's generosity and understanding of your fellow human beings. So you cannot control what happens outside of you. You can control it to some degree, but being at peace with oneself despite what's going on around you is the true is the true essence of what it's about. So let's see what waxing moon. Waxing moon. Yeah. So you are being reborn. You're being reborn and accepting whatever gifts and blessings that are brought into your life. Being careful of the words that you speak with Elia Shabora here. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. With Elia Shabora here. Being careful with how you speak. Be in fear. Looking deeper into a situation. Okay. Let's see it. What else? Being aware of your emotions and how you express yourself. Not being prone to fits of, anger, rage. Not that you cannot be angry, but watching your words, remaining emotionally balanced. Watching the manipulation. Five of Swords could also talk about manipulation here. Okay. Yes. So the difficulty in establishing sincere ties, because when someone manipulates, it's the effort in order to change something to their will, which is Trying to have something go to your will is natural, but using manipulation in order to do so is not the way to do it. Okay, so Spirit is talking about that. In order for you to be at peace with yourself and others, is about watching your words, talking about any manipulation tactics that you could extend to others, or watching the manipulation tactics that others can try to influence you with. So, watching that five of swords there, cutting through the truth, seeing things from a higher perspective, knowing when you're being manipulated, being observant of when you manipulate. Number 10, it's O'Shea. Yes, being greedy, jealous, vindictive, especially in love situations where you feel like, you there's heartache or unrequited love. Unrequited love is love that's not reciprocated. So it's like with O'Shea being here, it's like saying that if someone doesn't do as you will, you could be experiencing this, or you could, in yourself be doing this. If you feel as if someone doesn't bend to your will, that um you're not able to get your way. That if someone doesn't bend to your will, that you haven't achieved what you need to achieve. So you could be experiencing this, or you have to watch yourself doing that. Yes, pointing fingers, spreading falsehoods, and once we look at that within ourselves, watching the words and seeing what, you know, how we are be able to achieve peace with working with others in order to get, because we don't exist in a vacuum. We can't always get our way, and others can't always get their way with us. So manipulation, it talks about manipulation here. Let's see if O'Shea. O'Shea is the final card. Brightness and glories to those who deserve them. Yes, using charm and elegance instead. You are charming, Scorpio. You are charming. There's no need to use manipulation or have anyone manipulate you. There's no use or no need to try to get your way in every situation. So if you feel like you're being manipulated, seek the truth within. Listen to what it is that you want. When you are okay, so I know it's a little complicated. I'm all over the place here, but what I'm essentially trying to say is that we have to all observe our interaction with others, seeing how we interact with the world. When we are using manipulation, or when others are trying to manipulate us, and using our emotions or feeling how it feels in order to tell whether we feel as if we're being manipulated. Not because we sure that we are feeling manipulated, but to feel that within that emotional balance, right? So if we have worry, doubt about something not going in our favor, we have to watch the tendency to manipulate in order to get our way. Through listening with others, you would find that joy. Okay, you would find that peace and that harmony, which with that 33 there breaking down to a 6, we'll find that peace and harmony by having listening to others and have others listen to us. So it's like an even, balanced, harmonious exchange. Let's see number 22 with intention. Yeah, working with others. Definitely. Working with others. Making our intentions clear. Good intentions. Okay? So maybe others may be thinking that, you know, your intentions are not, um, what do you call it? Oh, your intentions are not valid, but your intentions are not good, or your intentions may not be above board. Okay, because you know, because of the tendency to manipulate. So whenever you feel, um, wow, yeah, this whole spread just talks about how we interact with others. When we feel stuck, so maybe in the past you you know dealt with manipulation, or you try to manipulate someone to get your way, or people to get your way, right? Maybe you did this in the past and you regretted it. You wanted to make a decision, or you wanted a decision to go in your favor, and in order to get it moving, you use manipulation in order to do it. So I'm not saying that you're manipulative, Scorpio. I'm just saying that Spirit is saying this is what you should be looking at this month and in the future. When things seem stuck and not going your way, how do you navigate that? How do you achieve peace and a smooth transition between yourself and others? How do you interact with others in order to achieve what you want? Yeah. Knowledge is the greatest wealth that one can have. Finding out the truth about the situation. Queen of Cups, this is you. This could be you, Scorpio, this Queen of Cups. Okay? Queen of Cups can also mean, you know, achieving that emotional balance, that peace. She's in the water, right? It's similar to this listening card right here. That's what I'm seeing. The Queen of Cups is using her emotion, could even be telepathy, using uh, her clear audience maybe in order to hear what spirit is saying, and remaining in that joyful place, in that peaceful place, you know, watching our words, how we speak to others, how others speak to us, and knowing that everything comes out for our best good. So when you're in worry, doubt, or grief, sometimes these emotions bubble up and it becomes negative if you don't pay attention to that. Okay, so I know it seemed all over the place, and getting it into a cohesive message, but I hope it helped and I hope it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you or see you in the next reading. Okay, take care, Scorpio. Bye.